taken a bit of a twist for you in the last 24 hours. Did you get much sleep last night?
No, not much at all. Probably about 4 hours.
Yeah. Has the phone stopped blowing up?
No, not yet. Still going a bit crazy.
Who's been the most significant message you've got?
Oh, there's been a few. It's a bit probably Gilly's kind words on air. Everyone's been talking about that, so yeah, pretty cool.
You're still pinching yourself?
Yeah, very much so. Crazy 24 hours.
Talk us through it.
Yeah, so many messages. Just walking out to bat, packed Gabba, so that was nice. And then doing what I did was even more special. All friends and family there, so yeah.
What and how do you do what you did? I mean, you made it look very easy, but it's not.
No, just try and stay as still as I can, hit every ball on its merits, and try to keep it as simple as I can. Easiest way to sort of cope with it all.
Tell us about the bat you were using. Did you actually make it?
Yeah, I actually made that one, the bison. I made it mid to high middle, probably about 212, I reckon. Very skinny handle, which some people don't like, but yeah, it works for me. So
might become a popular bat then.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Tell us about the bison brand and the nickname and how that came about.
Yeah. When I was playing social cricket with some of my mates in the winter, it just started. I was a bit bigger then and long hair, and yeah, they started calling me Bison, and I absolutely hated it at the start. So I always used to tell them not to call me that. But now I just decided to embrace it the last sort of 18 months, and yeah, going well.
But it sparked some sales, didn't it, from what you did last night?
Yeah, went off a bit last night. Yeah, pretty crazy.
How many? Give us some numbers.
I think 35 sales maybe, 35 in the space of 3.5 hours.
Boss must be pleased.
Yeah, very happy.
And what Gilly said, how cool was that, and what does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. He was my favourite player when I was growing up. Like, I remember taking time off school to go watch him play at the Gabba, stuff like that. So, yeah, unreal.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you've left Gilly and all. Glenn Maxwell was also commentating. He was just standing, or he was almost speechless in what he saw you do.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy to have like those sort of people looking at me like, where's this guy been? So, yeah.
Surely now we can get your name on the back of your shirt.
Yeah. Hopefully, see what happens.
What was it? What was it like, sort of coming off after doing that? We talk about it we've talked about it as a life-changing innings. Do you see it like that?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I just try to treat it as another game of cricket. Obviously, playing in front of all those people and getting a massive ovation as you're walking off is pretty special. Like, something you won't sort of forget. So, yeah.
What's the biggest crowd you played in before that?
The one in Cairns, where I didn't do so well, but that's all right.
This team has been desperate for someone to step in and fill the role that Lenny used to do, but not just a one-off, I guess, consistently do it throughout the Big Bash. I'm assuming that is now your goal, to make sure it's not a flash in the pan? Yeah,
hopefully. Like, just try and score as many runs as I can. And I've spoken with Lenny about how to sort of go about it as well, so he's been helpful with that.
What advice did he give you?
I was talking about club cricket last year. He's like, if you're going off in a 2020, make sure you just get a big score, like, hit 140, 150. So.
What about the tattoos? Are they the good luck charms? Can you talk us about that? Do you get a new one after that innings? Or
No. Basically just my childhood on my leg. Me and my sister have a matching one as well, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you got a favourite one? Or?
I love them all. Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind them?
My childhood, like growing up, obviously watching a lot of cartoons and stuff like that. So yeah.
Bash brother. Does that term sit well with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So.
Coming in as a replacement player as well. I mean, that's this story, your story. It is pinch yourself kind of stuff, isn't it? Coming as a replacement player, now I'm tipping you want it to be more than that.
Yeah. It's a bit crazy. Like, at the start of the tournament, I didn't think I'd play unless someone was injured or something like that. But yeah, now going out and just back in my game.
I know. I guess the immediate thing would be to make sure you're a permanent part of that heat setup. But I mean, this could just launch you internationally as well, couldn't it?
Yeah, I'll try to not look too far ahead. Just try and take each game as it is. Yeah, So.
Ness's catch has obviously created a bit of controversy. Another big talk point out of last night's match. How did you see it? Should it have been out?
I'm not too sure. Like, I had no idea what the rule was, but it was unbelievable catch. Like, talking to him about it, he said he didn't mean to throw it back where he did, but yeah, I'm not sure. As a batter, you'd probably say, no, I don't want it to be out, but credit where credit's due, it was an unbelievable catch.
Good thing he knew the rules as well.
Yeah, it was
Did
good.
he know the rules? Do you know? Have you spoken?
Yeah, he said he did.
So
Good.
he knew he needed to toss it up and he could step out of the field of play. Do you think that's good for the game to be able to just stand outside the field of play and jump and do that?
I'm not too sure. Like, I guess there's different circumstances, like catching the ball in the field, then throwing it out and running back in. Like, it takes a lot of skill to do that, where most people would probably put their foot in the ground or just admit that it's six. Like, they wouldn't try and get it back in. So, yeah.
There's a fair bit of cricket IQ for him to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, and watching the replays of it, like, he just looks so calm doing it as well. So,
So did you.
yeah, try to.
I know Kendall's been getting a lot of phone calls and stuff like that. I mean, you know, what now for you in your mind? I know you're trying to keep your feet grounded, but what possibilities? Where does this open up for you?
I'm honestly not too sure. We haven't spoken about it because he's off holidaying in the US. So, yeah, a bit tough.
His phone's been blowing up too, hasn't it?
Yeah. A lot of calls and messages.
Interest from overseas, is that too early to gauge yet, or?
Too early to gauge, but Kendall doesn't really give me much when he does. So.
North Sydney coming up.
Yeah.
Josh, it's a bit of a batter's paradise, I'm told. What do you make of that?
I'll just go out and try to do the same thing I did last game. Like, probably try and go on with it this time rather than throwing it away. So.
Boundaries won't be big enough.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All good. No
Thank you,
worries.
Josh.